Hi guys, my name is Will from Hartley Heating and Plumbing. Today I want to show you this soldering bag I've got. It's been good, I've filled it, I've used it, I've broken it, and I think it's time for a change. So that's why I've got this. As you can see, I've pretty much packed this out. I like to carry the Milwaukee pipe slice with me, flux using Laco, and then solder. It sort of just gets crammed in. I have really abused this one, to be fair. So I did used to really like it, the fact that you could get the bottle in a really sturdy place, formers as well, and also carry, you know, a few little jointing compounds. But what has happened is I've used the tray as a bucket and I've filled it with all sorts of cut-offs. So this is after a big install. I did 10 days and I'm still recovering on the van by, you know, tidying stuff up and getting it all sorted. But never mind, we're going to transfer it over to the new Velocity bag, which is the PB Special 8.0. So yeah, let's get on with that. Here we have it. First impressions are good. It is quite big, which is what I want really from a soldering bag. I feel like I can get everything in this: fire extinguisher, flux part, jointing compounds, spare bits of pipe which I used to carry in the old one, a heat mat maybe in here or the other pocket. I also invested in some decent brushes this time, so for the Rothenberger ones, they fit nicely around the corner, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, that's it. First of all, it looks epic. This was the other side, and inside here there's plenty of room for a heat mat, so yeah, really useful, to be fair. Keep that out of the way. If you haven't seen already, on Pete's PB story or others, you can actually clip your pipe slices onto here, so it's going to be hell of a lot easier than just having them loose, maybe in your tool bag or, you know, just in your soldering bag in general, whatever you use. We now have a dedicated slot for that. I bet a lot of you aren't actually carrying one around at the moment. I wasn't, and I think we should, and probably might save us one day. Let's hope we don't have to use it, but you never know. Anyway, this is just a little fire extinguisher I bought online, one that you guys recommended. We've got this bag, and yeah, that fits in really well, so not going anywhere. Pleased with that. Next thing is the gas gun. That fits in really well. Obviously you can remove the head if you like, store that somewhere else. You have got the little pot here next to it for wet rags. I guess you could cut the top and use it for flux, but I don't think I fancy cutting anything just yet. I might fine tune this a tiny bit, but I've got most of the things I need in there, if not all of them really. So Milwaukee pipe cutter, standard pipe cutters, and I've also made good use of that, which I'll show you in a second. Overall, really happy with it. The heat mat has gone in well. I've used various pockets all around. Inside here, I've just popped a couple of spare pipe slices, smaller 10 and 8mm ones. Round the side, I've used the brush holders. It's diving inside. We've got pretty much everything I need, just without the mess of the old one, which was a nightmare. Pipe formers for bending. We've got the pipe cutter, Brasso. If you know me, you know I love using that. Got a file, pipe swager, standard pipe slice. These are fantastic, so they just clip on really well. They're not going anywhere, but also not a pain to get off. So yeah, really chuffed with that. Otherwise it'd be sat down in the bag, tricky to find or covered up with something. And lastly, in this pot I have managed to squeeze, yep, some wire wool. So if you're using this very fine wire wool, which is like Treblo grade or even more than that, you find that the bits just slowly come off. Fill your bag with a lovely dusting of wire wool, and also get into your tools and all sorts and your flux. So yeah, to have that in there tucked away, I'm really pleased. Screw the lid on, away you go. So there you go, one Velocity Rogue 8.0 PB bag all kitted out. Yeah, really pleased with it, to be honest. As you can see, it's pretty lightweight even with all of this in, so can't wait to get it out on the job tomorrow. Check out my Instagram if you want to see how I get on with it, and yeah, for any updates also. Massive thanks to you guys for sending me this. Pete, cracking job of designing it and teaming up with them, so yeah, thank you very much. Also, going to be doing some more videos soon on Unilight, just reviewing some of their kit. I've got an install one to edit, so eventually this will come out, but for now, cheers.